Veliki pozdrav gledalcima Arene Fight i dobrodošli u još jednu Arena Fight zonu. Ovoga puta sa nama naš jučerašnji gost je kickbokser i neko ko je ostavio zaista veliki trag na svetskoj sceni, ali isto tako i litvanskoj. Nekada je bio šampion poluteške kategorije u Glory organizaciji, ali sam sigurna da bi nam on rekao da će biti i budući. Sa nama je Sergej Maslobojev. Sergej?
Yes.
Labas, Sergeja, kaip sekasi?
Oh, it's a good one. Labas, ačiū, labai gerai.
Let's stop there. Let's stop there. Don't go further. I know only that.
But it was really a nice surprise for me. Not a lot of people starting from saying hello offline in English and then online trying to speak Lithuanian. It's really beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Should I say aš gerai?
Yes.
Ačiū.
Yes, it's thank you. Ačiū.
First of all, I don't know about you, but I'm 100% sure that our audience can't wait to see your rematch with Tarik Kababes. And the last fight in 2022 was named as Fight of the Year. Should we expect this year too?
Yeah, actually, I think this year gonna be the same scenario. It's gonna be really brawl fight. We're gonna go head to head in the middle of the ring. No way back. But only this time, I think it will be a little bit more technical fight, because as me, Kababes the same. I think developed in his technique, growed a little bit, start to use his head more than his muscles, and yeah, it's gonna be a good technical fight. But still, it's gonna be like we will put our hearts in the ring for sure. Push the maximum.
There is just 1 month left. How are you feeling right now, and what does this fight mean to you?
Well, I'm feeling actually good. My preparation started only from Monday, but I'm already like few months in this schedule, like 2 trainings a day, always developing, always moving forward. Trying to find things to fix in my techniques and my average way of fighting, and like it's always like this from my side. I'm not trying to be like better than someone. I'm always trying to be the best version of myself, and I'm always developing and always growing. So yeah. It makes me feel really good, and at this moment I think I'm gonna be in the best shape of my life. And what I think about the upcoming fight, and actually if you saw my interview after the last fight in Glory, I said I don't care. I don't care about the title right now. I don't care about nothing else, because before we always was talking with Glory organization about when you're gonna give us the title shot, because they took our title because of the mistake, not because I lost that fight, because of the mistake of a doctor, and they couldn't give me like for more than a year the title fight. And I said, okay, fuck it. You don't want to give a title fight? I'm just gonna fight for me, just have some fun and build my legacy. And I know that I'm gonna fight big names. And now I'm in that kind of position. When I was Glory champion, I was fighting in the biggest Glory events, and I'm Vaco champion, I'm Vaco Pro champion, I'm KMK champion. I don't have nothing to prove anymore. The only thing that I need right now are just some names, good names in my record, just to finish my legacy. I'm still thinking that I'm gonna fight for 2, 3, 4 years still. But in these years, I just need to get good names in my record and beat, of course, those names. Be victorious. So just I started to talk about it, that I don't care about the title. Boom, next fight, title fight.
Yeah.
It's always like that. You started, like cat and mouse game. You run after the mouse, mouse run away. You said, fuck it, I don't care. Then the mouse come back. And yeah, for my legacy, I think it's the most important thing right now. The most important thing that I need to do, I just need to bring the belt back home. What it's gonna do? It's gonna put me a little bit higher in the rankings, maybe better payment after the fights, and that's it. Still, my main goal is the same. I want to fight the best names in the world, and to prove that I'm really not the small guy from a small country.
Yeah.
That I can do more.
So in the first fight, you landed the more significant strikes, let's say 215 compared to Tariq Habab's 184, and most of them were to the head. Do you expect a similar pace this time, and or do you have a different game plan now?
Well, now in Glory are hyping calf kicks. Everybody's doing the calf kicks, and I saw the corrected kebabas use those kicks as well against Abena. Abena started to work with those calf kicks, but after the defense, kebabas always striked back, and it changed Abena's game plan like 180% degrees, and yeah, I think this time he will start, to try my legs, and but the main thing, I think it will be the same. We're gonna strike and we're gonna try to knock each other out, because it's the I think the main goal. Even when before Grand Prix, we meet with kebabas outside in the hotel, and yeah, he said like still he feels that the fight with me, it was one of the hardest fight for him, and he know that's the only chance to win. It's to try to knock me out. And I feel the same, because that little muffin guy, he won't put his hands down, and won't go back. You need to make him go back, and you need to just break his soul, and break him physically, or just knock him out.
So we will have again fight of the year 2025.
Well, I really hope so. I really hope so, and we're gonna do a best fight of the year, and everybody that have an opportunity to be in arena and won't be in arena, you're a stupid person. Don't be a stupid person. Buy a ticket, come to arena, come to support us, and I promise you, you're gonna enjoy every minute of it.
Tell me about your camp, sparring partners, coaches, and everything for this fight.
Well, for this fight, actually, I don't have no special sparring partners. No, nothing. Before, a lot of guys came to our gym to prepare for UTMA tournament, the tournament, the new organization in our country. So yeah, we had some works with big guys, but this time I'm trying to go, slowly, because I think I'm already in the shape. Just I need to, to fix some technical things, to get my weight down, no injuries, hopefully, and that's it. Maybe maybe we're still thinking. Maybe we'll go not next week. One week later to Italy. Mattia Faraone is preparing for the Octagon, and he wanted to train together to prepare, because he will have in his camp Yuri Farkas and one more heavyweight that gonna fight in Glory. I think even in the same tournament. So we're still thinking maybe to go there 3 weeks before Glory, just to try myself out with the big boys, with the heavyweights. But we're still thinking. It's no guarantee that I'm gonna do it lately. That I'm gonna do it. But everything is almost the same. I have my mental performance coach. I have my kinesiotherapist. I have my physical preparation coach. I have my main coach. Only this time I started to work with psychologist, the new psychologist that is doing really good work with my mind, and Taekwondo coach.
Really?
We're just developing new kicks. Like there's no new kicks. Actually, there were in the old K1 days those kicks, and I wanted to bring them back. Of course, there's still a lot of work to do to implement them in my technique, but yeah, we're working on it. Maybe you'll see some new action.
Maybe some tornado kick.
Well, like axe kick, Brazilian kick, spinning kick, spinning head kick, spinning body kick. There's a lot of
everything.
Kicks.
There is a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So we're working on it. Of course it's still hard because in my club, in my gym, I'm the biggest guy. I'm the oldest guy, and I work with young guys like 20 kilos lighter than me, so I'm always trying to go easy on them, not to push them too much, don't do those kind of dangerous or aggressive techniques. That's why I'm thinking maybe to go to my friends to Rome, to Italy, to Mattia, because he likes those spinning kicks, maybe to try some techniques over there, just for that.
Yeah, we are ready for that. In February, you defeated Jimmy Livinus, and before that, Stefan Latescu. What does those two fights do for your confidence and momentum?
Each fight, it's a different story. I prepare for each fight like differently, and new fight, it's a new beginning. For my confidence, it doesn't prove nothing, because you can win 10 fights in a row, and 11th fight you can go with to the fight with ego, with your nose put up high, and get some stupid punch from nowhere and go to sleep and lose the fight. So I always go with big respect to each fight. It doesn't matter the difference of the level of the fighter, of the opponent, of the organization. I try to prepare separately to each fight. But in general, yeah, I just prove to a lot of fans that I'm still here, and I had in 2 or 3 now years, I have only 2 fights, and those 2 losses, sorry, and those 2 losses was about the cut.
Yeah.
Not because I was technically...
That's my next question, actually. Yeah. Let's talk about June 2024. You had to stop your fight because of lip injury in a match with Bahram. And before that, fight with Abena, also you cut your leg or something like that?
Yeah.
So how did those 2 fights affect you?
we was working with my psychologist. How call him in English?
Psychologist.
Psychologist, yeah, with my psychologist about those, you know, that because maybe I was thinking maybe that they are affecting me, but in general, when you're going really high and you start to think really good about yourself, life is giving you lessons and it brings you down always. So yeah, it was just you know, just a reminder that you need to stay humble and be in the not in the teacher's position, but stay in a mokinyo, how you say in English? When you go to school, you are
student,
yeah, in the student position. Sorry, you need to go to the student position and start everything from the beginning. Every preparation starts with a new blanket, like clean blanket, and you write everything from the beginning. Again, you go to the gym, you say, you know, you bow to the master, bow to the tatami, you listen carefully, even when you see the technique for the 10,000th time, you still trying to concentrate, to listen, to repeat. If something you don't understand, you ask. You know, be a student and try to enjoy the road, because in the end of the day, even when I do seminars, I ask people, how do you think be a #1 in the world, to be a world champion is the best thing that can happen for a sportsman? Yeah, and everybody's like, yeah, for sure. it's like the main goal of your life. But I say, you know what? They say a name, they say that you are victorious, they put your arm up, they put the belt, they give you the microphone, few questions, please leave. You go out from the ring, you fly back home. From the Monday, you do everything the same. You go to the work, you clean, you wash your kids' asses, you drive them to school, you cook for the family, you do everything the same. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. So that's why the main goal, everybody, especially men, I think especially men in their life, have to have their main goal in their life. That's why they, but that way they have, they know where to go and what to do in their life. But the main thing, the most important thing, it's not the main goal. It's the road that you doing, that you're going to achieve your goal, and what kind of person you're becoming by achieving this goal. This is most important thing. Who you become, how you develop as a person, as a human being. What kind of legacy you're building. This is the main thing, I think.
For sure.
So yeah, so this day, you know, I'm just trying to enjoy everything that is coming. All wins, all losses, all you know, learnings, all teachings, everything. I just, you know, sit calmly and say, okay, what this thing can teach me now? You know, what can I teach from this situation? So, in general, from the first point of view, yeah, I was like psychologically broke, especially after Bahram headbutted me and split my lip. You know, I could even stick my tongue from my lip.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but later, I said, man, it's just life. It's just life.
It is.
He won't run away. He's still in this organization. and if he run away from this organization, I will go to organization where he's gonna fight, and still gonna get him.
So,
Gonna fucking remind him about that lip and about that headbutt, for sure. He gonna pay, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Enjoy the process. Just enjoy the process. Even if I lose, maybe, but I'm still gonna kick his ass and enjoy the process.
yeah, so would you rather face again Abena or Bahram? Or both?
You know what? I have those guys in mind, for sure. Doesn't really matter who of them gonna be first. But still, I feel that I have something to give back to them. But first, if I gonna win this fight, I would like to have an opportunity to fight the winner of next day's main event fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Verhoeven against Vakhitov.
Glory has another state card on June 13 and 14. And we have one Serbian fighter, Miloš Cvetićanin, who will face Slovak Tomaš Mozni. Do you know anything about that?
To be honest, I'm not I'm not studying all of the fighters. All of the fighters in the Glory, while I'm not fighting them. So I'm trying not to think a lot about it. But remind me the name, how it's
Miloš Cvetićanin.
It's really hard. Sorry, name.
Okay, Serbian. Miloš.
Sorry, for me, just hard to pronounce. Yeah. But I saw that guy. I liked his style. His style, some little bit similar to my one. And I like how he fought against Levinus, and we met actually. Before his last fight, I was in the hotel in Amsterdam, and we met, and he said like, "Hey, congratulations on the victory against Levinus." I said, "Man, but yeah." He said, "You like you was throwing crazy bombs," and I said, "Yeah, but you had a more cleaner victory against him," and he was like, "Yeah, but you were more powerful." So we look at each other, I think, with big respect, and I don't say no for opportunity to meet him as well, because I think that he's a really competitive fighter, and it would be a really beautiful fight, I think, technical and beautiful.
Tell me how the podcast going?
My fight community isn't so big like in Serbia or in if I would do it in English, but yeah, the main thing that I'm doing those podcasts because I'm giving myself an opportunity to speak with different people, and especially I like to have talks with people that do different things. And get to know some things from the first lips, like some kind of businessman, some kind of profession, people of different profession. Like my last podcast was with gynecologists.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, gynecologist.
Yeah, woman gynecologist. It's like a woman topic for woman. But I get to know some interesting things about the woman's health and about even the man's health. Did you know that men can have breast cancer as well?
No. Really?
The same thing, and you talk with the people that working in that sphere, and you get to know those kind of things, and I was like, whoa, really? And she said, yeah, they have some kind of diseases that brings the breast cancer even to men. I'm like, whoa. So yeah, the podcasts are, for me, is a project when I just I have a time in my day schedule that I just can invest in myself, just to be there, being in the moment, and just to talk with a person, get to know things that I'm interested in, that are interesting to me, to have a good, deep talk. Because nowadays, I don't have even vacations. I don't have even weekends. I always working, and a lot of things are going on. Social media, seminars, talking, training, especially training, or coaching other people, or some other stuff. Plus, I have three children, so a lot of things are going on every day, and I don't have even weekends, free weekends. And yeah, in my schedule, those days when I have a podcast, I invite only. I don't invite those people that are really like how do you say, like super popular, or everybody is like watching them and listening to them. I'm inviting people that I'm interesting to talk with them by myself, and I'm curious to know their story, their real story. From what point did they start? What kind of challenges did they have? Did they have the moments when they, break down, and how did they find a way to get up again, and so on, the motivational speeches. Because when I was young boy, I didn't have an opportunity to get some kind of motivation from people, from the older people, or from people that achieved something in their life. I always saw only the streets, only the bad things, and everybody like was saying that you won't get it, forget it. No, not you for sure. No, those guys there, yeah, they're really great. You don't be a joke. So in my life it was like this, and with those podcasts, I not only enjoying by myself doing them, but I'm trying, to give something to my community, to my Lithuanian people, and to show that if they can achieve it, everybody can achieve it.
You made a big impact not just in global kickboxing, but also in Lithuanian combat sports. I also heard that even Amateur Cup named after your nickname.
Yeah.
In kickboxing,
this year we had the first one. We had the first one, kickboxing amateur championship, and it was quite good. It was the size of that championship was almost the same as Lithuanian championship. So there was a lot of people, and I was really excited. That a lot of sportsmen, beginners, came to compete to this championship. Before I had six arm wrestling championship with my name, and it grew like a lot. In one championship, in the last championship arm wrestling, there was 180 competitors, and even world champions and like world medalists came to that tournament from all around Europe, and it was like, whoa, this is the big thing, because I don't want to earn from those championships, all money, because still people that want to compete, they have to pay some starting fees, and I buy always the biggest trophies, the big heavy medals, and try to get some sponsors, to get a lot of things to the guys, and make a place where we doing those championships really like we call them Instagrammable, not in some school or somewhere, but we're doing in the beautiful places, and yes, we're doing big thing. So I was really proud that this year we had like really big names of arm wrestling coming to compete in that championship. So it's a beginning with the kickboxing. I think it's a beginning. In the future, with God's help, I think we will have a big tournament where even maybe we will see Serbian fighters competing. I would be just really proud of it.
Do you ever miss your Waco days? I recently saw a clip of your fight with Poatan and circling around social media right now.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. We just, you going to Waco just to have fun and just to check, are you still capable to compete there? But because I went to Waco 4 times, and 4 times I came back with medals. One time I go, my first competition was in 2012 in European Championship Waco. And I go to the final, and my coach didn't let me to go to the final because I had an injury. I broke my toe, and in 2 weeks we had to fight in the biggest better. It was a Eurosport project, and he said like I was like really angry at him that he didn't let me to fight because I need to fight Vladimir Miniev. He was a multiple times European and world champion, and but he said like, look, if we like, let's look at the best scenario. If we now go to the fight and we win, what we're gonna get? Oh, we're gonna be a world champ. Oh, we're European champions. We're gonna get a gold medal. Okay, good. That's it. Well, yeah. And said, okay, and in 2 weeks, if we won't injure more that toe, we can tape it, and we can go to fight in the biggest better tournament. And if we win there, we're gonna get good payment. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So maybe it would be logical not to go to this fight and don't get more injured and try to earn some money from there. Well, yeah, but still I went to the room and I was like, crazy like this because I don't like to lose. In my life, actually, it's really crazy and funny. I don't enjoy victories. I'm not proud of my victories. I'm not enjoying the victories, but I just really hate to lose.
Yeah.
I going to the fight. I'm not going there to win. I just going there not to lose. It's crazy. It sounds crazy, but it's like this.
Let's go through fans' questions. Marko Krivokapić asked, who is tougher, Bahram or Plazibat?
I think Plazibat. If we're talking about now heavyweights, I think Plazibat would definitely dismantle him. Bahram is a chaotic fighter. He's not a smart fighter. He doesn't have no fighter's IQ. He just go and do chaos first 2 rounds, like 1.5 round, maybe 2 rounds maximum. 3rd round, you're just gonna get knocked out. Actually, it was the saddest thing that our plan was to give Bahram to do that chaos till the till the middle of the 2nd round, and then start to press him and catch him with the short hooks, because he always do the mistakes when he gets tired. Then he makes longer pauses, and then after his explosions he put his hands like this, and after the cut he went already tired to the fight with Abena, and you could see that Abena did the thing that we're planned to do, and was like, fuck, so, shit, it was our plan. But yeah, Plazibat can take a punch, and now he's a really big boy. So yeah, so he can take punishment, and I think in the 2nd round or in the 3rd round he would just put to sleep Bahram. I still not saying that I won't do that. I will do that in the future for sure. But if we talk about Antonio, I think 100% Antonio would win.
Yeah, the same question MB asked. What do you think about Antonio Plazibat, and send greetings from Montenegro?
Greetings from Montenegro. Thank you. Maybe in the end of this summer I will go to Montenegro to make a camp. So stay in touch and just contact me, and when I will know, I will post it. So you can give me your greetings just
person.
looking in my eyes, just shaking my hand. What I do think about Plazibat? Well, now he had a long stoppage because of the injury. But before, yeah, he just went to he growed and developed all the time. So I was enjoying to watch him, and I was really proud that I had an opportunity to fight him 2 times and beat him 2 times. But I always watched him and was proud of him as a sportsman, as a human being. How he developed and how he grew and how he tried even to get his chance to fight with Verhoeven. And I said that fight would be really interesting to watch. Plazibat in his prime against Verhoeven. So it's really sad that we couldn't see that fight, and because Plazibat got injured when he fought against Cookie.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Unknown asked, looking back on your career so far, what's been your favorite moment and why?
My favorite moment maybe was when I had a fight of the year, and I become a glory champion, but it was like a blessing and a curse at the same time. It was achievement of my life, of my career. It was the highest point, like I said, when I had a main goal in my life and I achieved it. And after achieving that goal, I came back home and I was starting to ask myself, what's next? I was WACO champion, WACO Pro champion, KOK champion. Had 2 fights in one, and both of them I was victorious. Then I signed glory, and now I came without any losses. I become a champion. What's next? And I lose my lose my main question. Why do I need to do this? Because then I started to think, maybe now I can earn more money and everything, but in general, money doesn't. It's a worst motivation that you can have. Money, it's shit. You can see a lot of people that are really not happy in their life. They just go into their work just to sit their hours and to get paid. But are they happy? No. You just need to find your why. Why you're doing this? Why to wake up in the Monday morning and go to work? Why you need to do this? What do you get from it? So from a beautiful perspective, I was really happy and felt blessed that I couldn't believe that a kid from Lithuanian streets could achieve things like this, because when I just started to do kickboxing, my main goal in this sport was like maybe someday to meet and just to have a photo with some kind of kickboxer like Peter Earth or something. But after I became Glory World Champion, even the Remy Banyaski came to me and said, "Hey, Sergej, congratulations, let's make a photo." And he was like, "Who, making photo with me? Are you serious?" Like, what? So yeah, and after that, my hand went down, and I just lose my why. Yeah, but I had a lot of to do a lot of work with myself to find myself again and start from beginning.
McPherman said fans are coming from Ireland just to watch your fight.
Really feeling so blessed that when I know that a lot of people are coming just from all around Europe to come to watch my fights. Even I remember I was fighting in one championship in Kuala Lumpur, I think, and I maybe even against Plazibat, and I was like standing in the middle of the cage, and I hear Kuvalda, somewhere there, far away, and like Lietuva, like Lithuania, let's go, like whoa. Even there, I can meet my guys, and my fans and my comrades, and like, yeah, I feel really happy, and thank you for that. You give my why. You help me to find my why one more time. Yeah, when you know that you're like, of course, in the ring you're alone. You have to train alone. You have to develop alone. A lot of hard work doing alone, and you have to fight alone. But when you stand there, doesn't matter that you're alone. You know that there's a lot of people, giving their heart to you. Yeah, it's the most beautiful thing of the sport, I think.
What is your message for your fans all around the world?
One time when I was I think in Baku championship, and new president came and he had a speech, and one thing that I remember the most from all things that he said, that no thing connects people like martial arts. Not politics, not religion, but martial arts. And they say like you can only in martial arts you can see like Palestinian and Israel fighters like beating shit out of each other in the ring, but after in the hotel they sitting in on one table eating and chatting and thanking each other for the opportunity to fight each other and to learn. So martial arts connect people, and there's nothing in the world I think that can connect people like this. And I feel really connected, and everywhere in the world where I'm going, I'm getting new friends and I'm meeting new people that they following me. They know what I'm doing, and I'm every time I'm in shock. So I just want to give my biggest and warmest thank you for everybody that are supporting, that are really there and always cheering. And man, you give meaning to the things that I do in my life. And the main thing that I do in life, this is martial arts. I give my whole life to this sport, and to get your love, it's a big blessing. So thank you.
Thank you, Sergej, very much. We wish you good luck, and I hope we will schedule another interview very soon.
Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon as well, as a champion, as a world champion.
As a world champion. Thank you again. Hvala i vama, dragi gledalci, što ste ispratili još jednu Arena Fight zonu. Ostanite sa nama i ne menjajte kanal, jer Arena Fight je više od borbe. Prijetno!